The NCAA announced Monday it is creating another women's basketball tournament that it will operate like the men's NIT as an option for 32 teams that do not make the NCAA tournament. The Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament, which will debut in the upcoming season, brings the men's and women's NCAA postseason opportunities to an equal number. An NCAA-operated second option for women was one of the key focuses of an external gender equity report on the NCAA. Women's teams that didn't make the NCAA tournament in the past had the opportunity to play in an independently operated WNIT, with a 64-team field, in which teams bid to host games and paid for most of their own travel. Hosting in that tournament could cost a school tens of thousands of dollars if it advanced far enough. This past season was the 25th anniversary of that tournament, which saw Kansas beat Columbia for the championship. The WNIT released a statement on its website saying the tournament will continue with 48 teams next year. As the tournament moves forward, its commitment to providing a platform for teams and athletes to showcase their skills, fostering competition, and advancing the women's game will remain unchanged, ensuring a bright and promising future for women's basketball at the collegiate level, the statement said. The women's NIT has been a nice springboard for schools in the past to make NCAA runs after winning it. UCLA, Michigan, Indiana and Arizona all have won it in the past 9 years. A lot of people are saying the new tournament is great for women's basketball. But I'm not sure it is, Seton Hall coach Tony Botzella said. With the WNIT and NCAA we had 132 teams, now we have 100. Is it better for women's basketball? We will see. The new Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament will lessen the financial burden on teams. The NCAA said it will come up with a selection committee, host sites, bracketing principles, and a selection process later this summer. Women's basketball is at an all-time high with records being set for national championship and Final Four viewership, and the tournament was the most viewed since 2009, said Jamie Boggs, chair of the Division I Women's Basketball Oversight Committee. This tournament will create an additional NCAA-funded postseason opportunity for women's basketball, and it comes at a time when we are seeing tremendous growth in popularity for women's basketball. Former UVA women's basketball player McKenna knocked down 8 threes and scored 32 points in her professional debut. You can't ask for a much better professional debut than what former Virginia women's basketball player McKenna provided in her first professional game playing in the Tauhehe Basketball Aotearoa, a women's professional basketball league in New Zealand. Playing in her first game since concluding her collegiate career at UVA in March, Dale put on a brilliant perimeter shooting display with 8 three-pointers and a game-high 32 points to go along with 8 rebounds. Dale shot 11/18 from the floor, 61.1%, and a blistering August 13 from beyond the arc, 61.5%, putting up incredible scoring numbers while maintaining a high level of efficiency. Behind her remarkable individual performance, Dale's team Way, which is based out of the city of Tauranga in the Bay of Plenty region in New Zealand, defeated mainland Paukai 79-73 in the opening round of the 2023 Tauhehe Basketball Aotearoa season. Watch the highlights from McKenna Dale's outstanding professional debut in the video below. After beginning her collegiate career at Brown, Dale transferred to Virginia, where she spent the last 2 seasons. She appeared in 57 games as a Cavalier, including all 30 games in her senior season, averaging 5.5 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. Dale graduated from UVA with a master's in education in 2023. As we get closer to the start of the new college basketball season, we are going to start to see people getting hyped up. College basketball has a very loyal fan base and one that is rowdy whenever possible. It's a great sport that has only grown in popularity over the years. This coming season, it has a new fan and one that has their own fan base. That would be Los Angeles Lakers LeBron James, who will likely be repping as much USC gear as possible this season. His son Bronny James is attending the school this coming year and is one of the biggest names in college basketball this season. Naturally, James is excited for his son to play college ball and even has made some social media posts about it. You can tuck this under the category things we love to see. His support for his son has been awesome to watch over the years, and now you can probably expect the king to attend as many USC basketball home games as possible. And maybe even some on the road if he can swing that. The USC team has some real promise this season as well, so it should be a quality watch for everyone this year. Bronny James headlines the names on the team, but they also have some other talented players. It is going to be interesting to see what kind of basketball dad that LeBron will be now that his son is playing on a bigger stage. That to me is one of the more fascinating aspects of this entire thing.